So, if you've had a chance to view some of my previous content, you may have an idea that I am back on this page with the intent to give advice. Now, what's different about now versus when I first started is that I am back in school pursuing my degree in psychology because my hope is that when I'm giving advice, I'm giving it from a place that is empirical, right? Like, of course, I have my own testimony, if you will, that is valuable and is helpful so that it gives a window or a sense of empathy that I actually do understand where you're coming from. At the same time, I want to make sure that I'm responsible in giving, again, sound advice, not just from my isolated experiences, not just because I'm in my feelings, but because, like, I used to be in my feelings. I learned a thing or two, and I think this might be helpful just based on what I've been through and what I've learned. With that being said, the Cardi crash out, I'm starting to think that my girl is on to something. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I was in class and we are in the process of coming up with a research paper. And I did a research proposal based on the Manosphere and the Stanford prison experiment and the Milagro or Milgram experiment. I'm going to come back and tell y'all about that one. That's actually a good concept. I say all of that to say this concept of the general deterrence theory, essentially, it's that if people do not feel like they're going to get in trouble, they're going to do bad things. Like, this is a social science theory. So that means, short version, curse that person out if they get on your nerves. Because guess what? If they feel like it's inconsequential, they probably going to do it again. So her crashing out is the reason that she gets what she wants, or at least that people eventually back off. And how I'm going to further prove that point, Miss Quiet, don't say nothing, Megan Thee Stallion. You notice that people ain't take their foot off her neck yet with all of the bullshit, even though it's bullshit. Yeah, light their asses up. Stop letting people play with you. But I'll be back. Talk to you soon.